Hi guys, welcome to Watkins Way. Today we're going to make the best mac and cheese that you've ever had. I got a lot of practice. I got 11 grandkids. They all love mac and cheese and they like the way that I do it. So we got three things. I got 3 cups of elbow macaroni that I boil in boiling water for about 11 minutes, and you can taste it to make sure it's done. The other thing is the topping and our cheese sauce. So what I'm going to do for the topping is use Panko Breadcrumbs and Parmesan Cheese, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the breadcrumbs, and I'm going to mix it up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven. The reason I'm doing the olive oil, it's going to brown the breadcrumbs a little bit. So put these in here, and I got my oven set at I think it's 350, but 325, or it doesn't matter. Just going to put these in there for about 5 minutes just to get them brown a little bit. And I usually put them in, I got this like in a metal pie pan with tin foil, because when I take it out, I'm going to mix it with some Parmesan cheese. So it's easier if I use the foil. All right, now let's make our cheese sauce. So our ingredients for the cheese sauce is a half a stick of butter. Put that in there, let it melt. And we're just gonna move the butter around a little bit till it melts. But remember, half a stick of butter is all we need for the cheese sauce. And again, I use 3 cups of elbow macaroni. Actually, there's 2 sizes. You can get the small macaroni, you can get the large. And I got the large today. Let's add our flour. And we're want this to brown up a little bit. And then I got about 1.5 cups of milk. And I always like to have a little extra milk around. So I've got about 2 cups in here. But what we want to do is get this so we don't want any lumps in it. So, and then what we want to do is a little bit. It's gonna, once it starts to boil a little bit, that's when it's gonna really thicken up. Then we're gonna add a cup of sharp cheddar cheese, and we're gonna add 1 cup of Monterey Jack cheese. All right, so let's watch it. Look in the center here. It's gonna start to boil. It's gonna let it bubble up a little bit. See how it's thickening up right now? Okay, so let's add our Monterey Jack cheese, 1 cup. Get back here. And we'll get ready. Got this melting. See, this is the reason I said let's have a little extra milk on hand. I don't want it to get too thick on me. And I'm just going to let this go for a second or 2. All right, let's add our cheddar cheese. Let this melt. What you can do, once it starts melting, I got it on about medium heat right now. And just about right now, I'm going to take this down to low. And I'm just going to keep whisking this around until I get the cheddar cheese all melted. And remember, I put the breadcrumbs, the Panko breadcrumbs, in the oven. I put those in there for about 5 minutes, so I think our 5 minutes is just about up. All right, here's our breadcrumbs. Put them in there at 350 for about 5 minutes. Now what I want to do, and the grandkids really like this, I'll use about 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And we'll just take a fork, I almost dropped that, and mix these around. This is going to be our topping. And most mac and cheese, you make it in the oven in a casserole dish. Well, today we're not doing that. We're going to do it the Watkins way. We're going to make it on the stove. And it's going to be so good. You're going to love it if you make this at home. All right, so now I got our cheese sauce. And And let's add our cheese sauce into our macaroni. And I'm just going to take a couple of spoons and mix this up. This is really, really good. And hey, moms out there, don't go buy that 99-cent little box of mac and cheese with a powdered cheese in it. I don't know, but that's not good for you. I mean, you saw me do this. It takes maybe another 5 or 10 minutes extra to make this. Let's take some of it out. Just see how cheesy that is. I'll tell you, if Emma or Lily was here today, they'd be in the kitchen. So now let's just take our breadcrumbs and our Parmesan cheese and sprinkle that on top. All right, and then what I like to do too, and the kids like this, I like to just garnish it a little bit with some green onions. Make it look good. There we go. There's our mac and cheese. We don't put it in the oven. We cook it right on the stovetop. Cheese is tasty, crunchy. The Panko Breadcrumbs is really crunchy. Green onion gives it a nice flavor too. So good. Make this for your kids. Moms at home, make this for your kids. Don't buy that little thin box of mac and cheese. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comments, good or bad, send them to me. Take care. Bye.